Okay. Ooh. Okay. Um, Second stream of this going just a second. I trapped myself in here just so nothing bothered me. At the end of last stream, or just after last stream, to like finish smelting up. There's a bear outside, so I'm gonna start streaming. We're gonna kill the bear, I guess. Anyways, let's go. We'll figure out something here. All right. Gotta wait. Make sure stream is actually going. Couple of seconds, because sometimes it's slow and it needs a second. Okay, are we good? That's done. Done or is out? Gotta figure out what the best fuel here is. Anyways, I trapped myself in here at the end of last stream. Which why? That just okay. An FOE. Yeah, I trapped myself in here at the end of last stream. Yeah. Anyways, there's a bear outside. I'm gonna try to stay focused. Am I gonna be successful? We will see. We will see if I can stay focused. Only 80 iron? Did I? Strange. Okay, what I wanted to do, what I was working towards, and I never got done, last stream, was I wanted to get this thing. Feel like it'll give me access. Then that, and I want to work on the farm. Specifically, getting a whole bunch of infinite, eternal stuff so I can make this whole wheat field. This is not attractive yet. I feel like this thing doesn't exactly work. But that's fine. Where was I keeping? Here. Don't have food. Oh, I have this. Because I spent the rest on other things. Yay! Okay, so kind of need to wait for night because I've only ever seen Void Essence stuff at night. I've not seen it in the caves though. Fortunate. I feel like it'd be better to go to the cave and get it faster, but if it's not the caves, then I have to wait out until it's night. Which what time? That it's like 3. It's like 2:15, 2:10. Here. I also need cobalt because I want to get that upgraded. But that is not a high priority today. High priorities are farming while I'm here and getting this. Okay, rutabaga is good. Need 30, right? I need chests. I got... Okay. All stuff. You. We're gonna take the S. Anything that's like smelt. Leave all loot in. Backpack? Nope. That's good. Fine. I'm gonna make this a plant chest. And all items. Boom powder. Boom powder's good. Plant stuff in here. Yes. This is gardening stuff. Does anyone know how to duplicate water? Like create infinite water? If there is anyone in the stream. Or be amazing because I still don't know. I make 8 with 1 pumpkin. So focus. Food stuff. You and where did my watering? You. This was potion stuff before stuff. We're gonna put all blue, monster loot. I think there's more. Farming stuff. It's kind of annoying that like a double chest is just the same size as my inventory. I would have hoped it was bigger, but GUI I think add one for it. The stuff. See. Good. Yeah. Anyone watching, it would be great to know if you do know 2 things I've not been able to figure out. That's how to get more water. Because when you scoop water right now, it just moves the block of water, and then water doesn't. And how to farm life essence. That is something else I have not figured out. Those 2 things are not necessarily like major limiting factors, but they're limiting enough to where I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now, because I can't do anything. felt like that is figured out. Well, I guess I could finish my work, but that takes work. I honestly could just look this up, but looking stuff up is boring. Tools. Can I make... Ooh. So I need to save 10 of these. But I think only 12. That leaves 12 left. Is there not a thorium shovel? Maybe I have to unlock the shovels. I would love to pick them. At least the pick. That there. I do want to make an iron. Oh, I can't make it. We'll wait on that till I can make it. I'd go in there. Toss this. There. Which one? This one. Who's there? So yeah, I could look up just how to deal with water. Make more water. So I don't have to just drain oceans to do anything with water. That said, I feel like there is supposed to be like an intended way that water replenishes. And then an intended way of farming more life essence. Other than just running out. Or building infinite. Or eternal. There's that. Can I make... Yes, and light leather sheets. You have a bunch. It can no longer see. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot. Okay. I need a lot of copper, azure logs, and then medium price. Still need tons. Okay. Do a little more now. Or I should. Sort this. We're gonna keep that hide as is. Because I think you can only get poop from fast. I hope cobalt is faster. It's not, oh well, but thorium's pretty nice. Okay. I like... Okay, we're gonna do this. What did the shovel cost? Shovel would be nice. Wasn't far from having a shovel. I don't have the light leather. Gotta stay up tonight. You can only craft think grass. What I saw, you can only craft grass. I've never seen it spread. Those are fine because that's going to be. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Play some things. That's fine. Or I'll just make a tall fence out front. Not a fence. Yeah, somebody did say squirrel. I'm getting so distracted in this game. There are so many things to do. And it doesn't help that like it gives all the workbenches at once, and then you're just like, oh, you can upgrade all of them. Have fun. It was you. Like out. Just can't read. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm getting so distracted by, which is great, but I'm trying to stay like somewhat focused here. So we're doing farming, and then I have to fight some bad guys. Good. This is a different. Okay. So there's these eyeball things. Yeah, the farming in this is actually pretty nice. It's just hard because all the seeds cost life essence, and I can't figure out how to get life essence other than going out into the world and stealing it. Or getting it from, oh, there's a cow. I've been looking for cows. Yeah, the only way I found is like going out and picking stuff. Which is unfortunate because that's really slow. Flowers don't give it. I feel like berry bushes should give it. And you. Mind them. But I am in the midst of maybe some berry bushes. Trying to get void essence. I think I need 12 void essence to go out into the darkness. Fight Batman. There's these little like crawler things that like don't have light. Once I can get the guys without, there's the other ones that are like little rat things that also have stuff, void essence, and then there's this big evil eyeball thing. It's killed me every single time I've encountered it. I'm trying to avoid it. You probably can, but I can't figure out how to breed animals. So I'm trying to figure out like a reliable way of getting more. Like a like a renewable way of getting it. Because I can just get tons of it, but I can't farm it. And where I'm like, there's got to be some way of getting lots of it. I have yet to figure out what that is. Looking for purple eyeball. Off in the... Ooh, wait. You can ride horses? That would be great. Freaking slow. Maybe it does, but I've not been able to get animals to follow. Guess I need a saddle. Ow, my feet. You would think it would work like Minecraft, where you just give them whatever. But so far it has not worked that way. Geez, the one night I stay up to wait for all the bad guys ever. Just never. So unfortunate. Is it because I keep moving? That's the other thing. I gotta figure out how mob mechanic. Is this spawn? That might be my... Spawn might be a save point. Something interesting about this game, and I don't exactly know how it works, but I think everything grows regardless of you being by it. So there's not like a... Lavender. Do I have that bucket? No. Regardless of if you're around it, things will grow, things will like burr. So gotta keep that in mind. Also, regardless of how far you are away from it, your stuff will despawn. So even if you get into this area very quickly, if it took you a long time to travel there, I think it's still despawn. Die. Because I had that issue yesterday in the desert. Ooh. Classic early development. Wish I had that bucket. So many cows. I don't know. There's things. So there's... I thought it would be like depth based on where you get ores, but I was reading some of the like tooltip stuff, and it was saying that the green metal, the thorium, only showed up in like arid places. So I went and I found a desert. I still have yet to find a cold place. Because a cold place is where you get the cobalt, the blue metal. And I need that to upgrade my stuff. Ooh, there's the eyeball. See that? It's jittering in the area ahead of us. I think I can kill it. Ooh. These things. Oh, we gotta retreat. Ooh. You are relentless. Okay, that thing. Terrible. But it's also what I need to kill. Okay, so they're not that bad. Just summon the other thing. Freaky little guys, though. Okay, I gotta get you on the same attack pattern. Okay. Yes. Oh, don't kite me. I've noticed this thing with lots of mobs when they're attacking you, will, especially these guys, will actually skate around you and pincer you. Which is a terrible feeling. Where it's like, I thought I was in control, I thought I was the player. And then it just destroys you. They get all around you and then there's nothing to do. Let's see. That way. It feels like they're smart. I don't know what the AI is. These guys also drop weight. Oh, that's 12. That big guy must have dropped a lot. Singular Voidus. So this game reminds me a lot of Lego Fortnite when it came out. Ooh! He's got a giant green sword. I gotta be careful. Hit me, I think, because they're faster when I'm eating. Sweet. Oh, 7. Goodness. That was fun. I've never seen the guy with the big green sword. I wonder if they're rare or they only come out in the. It is kind of like the Wii Sports. I like the blocking mechanic, and you can block, I think, with every weapon. There's some sort of blocking mechanic. So far, I like the sword best because it allows me to have a shield. But there's blocking with everything. Okay, maybe I just wasn't trying before Void Essence. It seems pretty easy to get. And then I'm trying to collect this wheat. Every once in a while, I will collect a eternal wheat seed. Yeah, like this. When just collecting wild stuff. But this game feels a lot like Lego Fortnite mixed with Cube World back in the day. As far as like fighting mechanic and stuff goes. And then maybe a little bit of story progression stuff. Oh, why did I fall in a cave? I can't see. Can't see. That's not bad because I. Ooh, but he shot me. But he's stuck. How do I get out? Look at any snow. Oh, I killed him. Yes. The mobs blocking is actually so terrifying. Not all mobs do it, but some of them do. And it makes it way more dynamic in the fights. Way scarier, too. Oh, you dropped it all the way. We're good. I think we gotta go back. Where's home? This way? Ooh. Another Watcher Eye. 2 Watcher Eye. I want to make sure to kill these guys because they give them... No wonder it's so dark. We had a new moon. We... This guy out. One. I gotta get used to the item swapping keys, which I was used to, but I've been so out of habit with not playing games that it's hard to remember to do it. I think it's dated. I wish there was a watch or something. Clock. We're gonna mosey on back to farming and then also upgrade something. Or no, I have to make a table. Okay. I'm wondering if there's gonna be like blood moon. Whatchamacallits. Eclipses and like lunar events. All like Terraria has, like all the different lunar events. Although the final boss of that game is literally Lord, so might just be that one has bias towards it. Gotta collect keys because I think this is the only way to make bombs. You can kind of see like how distracted I'm getting, where I'm like, ooh, new thing, ooh, new thing, ooh, new thing. Because there's so much to this, even though it's like a pre-release. I kind of understand why it got stuck in development hell now. Seeing this is the state of it at pre-release is, I think what happened is it wasn't necessarily stability stuff that was a problem getting the game running, but feature creep. Because you look at all the different overworld stuff, there's like already 10 different types of woods I've encountered, I think. All these little different mechanics, but none of it feels super connected, and I feel like that might be what the issue was. There was no clear direction on what with the game. They wanted all these different things, and they just had a new idea and they'd add it. Which, cool, but at the same time, not cool, because I kind of need a direction with your game, even if it's sandbox, which I feel like they now have with the memory system. But it feels pretty disconjointed right now. No ultimate end goal, or nothing I've naturally encountered yet that feels like an end goal, other than the maxing out these teams, all the crafting. So I would like to see some more focus on any type of like end goal direction with the adventure side of the game, because it doesn't feel very survivally at the moment, which I think is intentional. $500 ago, where's... Oh, okay, so this is like... That's kind of cool. That kind of explains wild animals. Oh, why do I always press Q for it? Really should not have that. Should have... So, being on the North American continent makes a lot more sense with, like, a lot of the lore stuff that's... I wouldn't say it makes perfect sense. It's a little bit weird. But it does make some sense. Oh, is it just a... Leather I got in here. Leather. Stack. That in there. Okay, so now I have a decent amount. I can actually do some stuff. But, yeah, lore-wise, that makes sense. As far as, like, gameplay-wise, of, like, then what's the goal here? Might just be establish survival base. Okay. Let's figure out what this... anything. Okay. So. Oh. Okay. Azure Kelp and Azure Logs. Healing Totem. Doesn't say what it does. Okay. Slowing Totem. Is this like you place it down totem and then it heals you over time? Okay. Stack. Okay, so that's what gold is used for. I don't think I have any runes. I don't think I can craft runes. Did I collect any? Interesting. Okay, so I gotta find some azure. Did I get azure log? I gotta go to the blue place. There. Even with... So, this is something I will say that's one of my complaints of this. Not necessarily like whole system, but it's one of my complaints with like games like this that give you a sort item button. I have a particular way of sorting things, that not necessarily everyone else does. So I find it slightly annoying that I can't choose how everything's sorted. I know that's like a major just issue, but I definitely feel like somewhat annoyed by not being able to sort things the way I want to. We also gotta go. Toss that all in there. The quick stack function, I love quick stack function, but it's the sort thing that annoys me because I would sort all these type of stuff here at the bottom, not up at the top. But then there's like I sort in rows rather than just in linear fashion. So there's a couple of differences. 17 of these? No, 27 of these. Right? Oh. I would, but at the same time, it's not a big enough deal for me to really care about. And it's also not like something I don't think most people care. Like they're oh, an auto sort button, click it, whatever, all my stuff is sorted. Now they don't have to think about it. Whereas I get real particular about what I want sorted and what I don't want sorted. And sometimes I actually keep chests unorganized. So once like I get to the point where I can move stuff and it'll feel good. Oh well. I meant to plant one there. I didn't. I'm out. There probably is. I haven't really looked that deep into it because it's minor at the moment. If I start getting real annoyed with it, I'm gonna figure out some sort of way of auto sort. But auto sort can be nice. Like this is actually how I would auto sort it. I would definitely change it to rows and stuff, or columns, or stuff like that. But this is decent. This is all right. So there's pros and there's cons to it, and a lot of it's just I need to get used to it. Fine with it not being the way I'm used to. Which ones were the ones that gave 15? No. Because never mind. That's another thing. The crafting cooldown window, whatever this is. I get why it's done. I just don't understand why it's included. In realistic games, it makes sense to me to have a progress bar for crafting things because it's like, I want it to be realistic. It takes time to make things. But then in this game, there's certain things that do take a progress bar, and then there's other things that don't. So, what's going on? What's the goal here? Aw, dang it. That was dumb of me. Well, that sucks. I just made all my rutabaga with this, and all my pumpkins. I need 3 more plants. We're just gonna plant. Okay. I want to make a teleporter so I can get here from here to the desert quicker. So Azure logs, Azure kelp. Where is the closest? Oh, right here. Closest blue biome. Yeah. Those guys are super cool because when you're like, once they start really battling you, they start singing. Probably pick up mushrooms. Ooh. Okay, bud. Okay, we're gonna. Ah! Maybe focus and pay attention to the threats around you. Yeah, bear. Dogs are actually what kind of got me there. I do agree. The textures, everything looks amazing. I really like how there's so many different biomes, so many different textures. Everything looks super well thought out. There's biome blending. So like at the edge of a biome, let's see. Right as it goes from calm down. Need to fight right now. As it goes from this forested area over here all the way into this little section of autumn biome, it really smoothly blends the grass textures. I'm sure it blends other textures. I do really like that. I agree. This way. All that hole. I'm actually going to jump here. Yep. The mounting or whatever that is feature, can, like jump up onto things. Is this where I saw the plus sign? There's nothing. The vault feature is super nice for parkour stuff. Mushroom. I know I just need a ton of these logs. Showing something. Teleporter. And something else needed. Wands, I think? Good. I've noticed you can strafe most everything with the combat. If you can strafe well, there's not much you really have to worry about. This is the kelp. Nice. That looks crystal. Cyan crystal. Okay. It's looking like I'm gonna need to go to a... No kelp. Unless Azure kelp goes somewhere else. In which case... Okay, there's another portal that way, so we'll head that way. Because I need to go to a portal because I'm full on memory. That's not good, so I don't... Because I don't want to have to re-encounter things I've already seen. Yeah, bear. Ah! Okay. That was great. Okay, that's something else I don't understand. Sometimes my bed is fine, and then other times it says, nope, you lose. It's just gonna slowly run there. That was fast. They just like pop, pop, and then I was dead. I don't think it's a huge issue. I didn't really lose anything important. That is something that is slightly annoying, is you are slower walking speed than everything else that wants to get you. Everything that wants to fight you is faster than your walking speed. But when you're sprinting, you're faster than everything else. So there's a little bit of balance there that feels like you're forced to fight everything. So I can't just run and get to a new location. I need to spend all this time fighting every little thing along the way, which takes away from the exploring aspect. It feels fine for like adventuring if I'm out specifically to fight stuff, but if I'm just trying to get to my next location, terrible. So, oh well. Oh, almost done. Sure. Yeah, so why doesn't this work sometimes? Because it worked last time. I died, respawned, came over here. But then it didn't this time. I don't. Dogs in there. 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 You can, but then you reset your spawn point each time. And I'm trying not to move my spawn point because then I'll lose my house. Because there's no marker to show this is where I live on the map other than the bed. So I don't know if there's like a multiple spawn point system. Which if there is and you can choose where you respawn, that would be super nice, but that's a thing. This off. I still have. What else? So I needed Azure Kelp. And I've not seen Azure Kelp. I wonder if that's an ocean thing. I'm gonna need to. There's also no water breathing, which is sad. I would love water breathing. You know what? Let's check out this bomb. Berries, bomb powder, fight. Berries, bomb fiber. Make a lot. I like a lot. Oh, that's. Thank you for letting me know. I think so. Death is very. You can make it very severe. You can make it way less severe because you can. It's like a partial drop system, which I decided I'm going to leave it on the partial drop because that's what they intended. I would prefer just lose everything because then there's more stakes to dying, and then you're forced to improve and you're forced to get better at the game. Not supposed to go in there. There. Yeah, it's closer to the human life aspect of it. Okay. Oh, okay, we gotta actually take up. So, I don't know if you've played this much, Mercury, but one of the things about this game, I will let you know, is animals can't swim. And in fact, nothing can swim. Nothing other than fish can swim, and you, like the character itself, can swim. So if you're like by water and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna die, just go to the water. They can't get you. The only danger would be like getting hit by stray bullets or whatever. Not actual. Well, maybe because I think there is guns in this game. So how do I throw these? Is it just left click? Does that do anything? Oh, they don't do anything. That's sad. Okay, well, we'll throw them in here. Play with them later. Okay, is there... So I've already gone south. Desert's over here. I'm gonna go to this temple. We're gonna book it straight across the water. Kind of. Straight across the water. What is this place? I've never gone here. Yeah. Let's see. Place I don't want to be. Enemies everywhere. Ow, leave me alone. I didn't ask for this. How am I supposed to make repair kits? Oh well. We'll survive. My track record for surviving is not high, but we'll survive. That's something I find a little bit interesting about it. I do like the combat system. I think it's not bad. What is this? Ooh. Squirrel. Oh, is this one of those? I found some of these guys in the desert. I have to kill you because got fun stuff here, and you get mad. Steal. Yeah, he's got books. I don't know actually what this is. But he's got like grimoires, he's got like fancy chests. What was before I went on the squirrel trail? What was I talking about? It is. I don't know what these guys are, but they have all these like magical items. And then cute little fire pit. Great. Great to rob. Have enter boxes. Potions. So many potions. Ooh, small potion. Mana potion. Okay, I have not seen what the mana system is. Saplings? Sweet. Saplings are hard to come by. Oh, pool bath thing. So not having a pick block function is kind of annoying with like how much stuff there is. Like, I was building with this and I can't pick it. Like middle click works. Oh, I just scrolled. Middle click works in creative is what I was saying. Keybinds. It doesn't work else. That's a little bit of a gripe I have with it because why? Why does it only work in some areas and not others? Why can't it work just in the entire game? I have a bunch of little gripes, but they're like, these are gripes that are more than likely going to be fixed. So I'll show you here. Like, I middle click, and it doesn't pick the block. But if I was in creative, then it would. Little strange why it works one way but not the other. I never found this area. Other one. The other one was in the desert. Should use the jump, but I like the chest. So. Eggs. I've not found a more reliable source. Is this hay? It is. I don't think I need hay for it. Oh, as nice as that is. Bye. White crystal. I've not gotten white crystal. Okay. Last little bit of magic here. And they get all sorts of potions here. Regen potion. Free iron. I killed the guy and now I'm like stealing. The climbing is pretty. I don't know if I've seen it like third person. If it looks good third person. It feels weird first person. Like not necessarily like bad animation, but it feels odd. I'm gonna throw shields in. Or actually, we're gonna throw shields. Can I offhand? I'm gonna throw extra shield. Just for more space. I think that is everything I care about. It feels janky. As far as like controlling it, that might be an animation side thing, or that might be sucking at the thing. But I think I'm sure all the animations look great. I think this. I've seen the swimming animation. That one looked. I just okay. Back to this place. Yeah, I'm fine. The swimming animation looks good, and the attack animations, all that looks amazing. Uh, the textures, ambience, the color lighting, visually, the game looks finished and perfect. I think content-wise is why it was in development for so long. I don't know that for sure. I know actually very little about the development of this game. So if there's other reasons why, then cool. Same time, I don't know. I just hadn't interacted with the game until yesterday. So the torch is actually blue. As nice as it is to see things. Okay. What was the mission again? Kelp. Azure Kelp. I'm looking for. Memories, Azure Kelp. Need a notebook. This game. That would actually be great. Like a little notebook that just write down your goals and you check them off. Or a clipboard. That'd be fun. I got absolutely destroyed here one. The entrance. I think the game in general is going to have really good potential on minigame aspect. And you don't have much reach, do you? It's gonna have, yeah, Mission Kelp. I think it's gonna have really good minigame potential, and then really good map potential, like user-made maps, like adventure maps. I don't know how much the survival aspect is gonna be. Not necessarily focused on, but like how fun it's gonna be. It's fun so far, but it feels like I'm gonna hit a limit, and I'm gonna be like, okay, now what? What am I supposed to do now? Which, oh, I was so close to this one. Ancient Gateway, Portal Fragments, Backpack Upgrade 2. Okay. I don't know how many I have, but I did get this one. Morph potions, more morph potions. I don't really understand what the morph potions are for, but they like you drink it and you turn into the creature that it says it's the morph. Chests and more eternal seeds. Okay. Um. Hmm. Okay. I'm guessing the Void Taken is a boss because there's only one of one, or one to get. Void spawn in these guys. Oh, it even shows you where they found them. Okay. Escape. Okay. Back to reality. Oh, there goes Grab. Kelp. Azure Kelp. Kelp. Get the Kelp. Black Pearl. Still nighttime. Where do I need to go? Hardly anywhere. Is there... Oh, there is Kelp. I was just unlucky before. The water feels funky right now. Some of the mechanics of the game feel fun. I really want to try, I don't know about today, but eventually try to build a mob farm. Or some way of farming the loot for mobs. Because right now it doesn't feel like there's an intentional way. Oh yeah, it kind of does. It doesn't feel like there's an intentional way farming mobs. I would love it if there was an intention. That was one of my favorite things in Minecraft. And I'm not trying to like compare the game because I think you should take a game for the merits of itself and not compare it to other things. Unless, of course, it's like a sequel. Like, yeah, compare predecessor. Kind of the point. Yeah, like that. Not a lot of kelp. They're a way of farming kelp. But I love mob farming and I love making farms. Automated farms, which I don't think there's going to be any sort of like redstone or intentional automation in this game. That's something that really sets Minecraft apart in a lot of aspects, is the technical side. But maybe they'll have some sort of system or mechanism or something like that. But I want to see if there's a low-tech way of farming all sorts of things. And I think what I want to focus on today is ants. After I get this teleporter set up, I want to figure out if there's a way to farm ants for intention. Because you can farm eggs with chickens pretty easily. Not optimize it at all. I just threw the chickens in a pen with a coop next to it. And they lay eggs every once in a while. So it works, but it's not great. I think there's some optimization to be done for that. And then I think there's some optimization for... There's got to be a way to breed animals. Get more sheep, more cows. More everything. There's bear. Bears can swim? Oh, no, man. Okay. I'm just going to leave him. You're going to see here. Bears. Kind of stupid. Yeah, that's his running animation. He's drowning. So this is what I mean. Animals don't swim. This feels like an oversight. That animals just don't swim and they drown. If they go in the water, they're done. And I feel like bears should be scarier in the water. Not. Immediate dead. And that's everything, too. Ooh, this might have some more kelp. Yeah, I don't really have to worry about it. I just get him to run closer. And he'll eventually go into the water. Or I can just stand out here, outside his range, and he can't. That feels wrong. That you can just do that. Sorry if you're getting spammed with ads. I don't know how to turn them off. There was not supposed to be... It's only supposed to do, like, 30 seconds per hour... Or no. What was it? What did I have it to? I lowered it as much as I could. But I don't know how to make it... Because there's, like... It's like you need to play a certain amount of ads. And I'm like, okay. And so I'm like, oh, I'll just play the minimum amount I can. It's like, it's not like the ads are doing it for me. I'm sure they're good for, like, people with large audiences, but I'm like, I don't need the ads. But it's just, it will randomly set them off instead of actually set them every once in a while. How to fix it. And I need to ask one of my more tech-savvy friends how it works. Fix it for me. Yeah, they do. It's really annoying. I wish it was just like... Because, granted, I will say, the pre-roll ad, like, before you open the stream, those make me not want to watch people. Because it's like, oh, awesome, someone's streaming. Click on the stream. Boom. Now I get hit with 3 minutes of ads before I can watch them. And I'm like, why would this be a thing? I get they need to get the revenue in, and it's a lot of Amazon putting their head into things, but man, it sucks. There, and then I also got to collect a whole bunch more logs. I'm collecting all these crystals. I don't actually know what they do, other than shards. Cyan crystals. It's rough, though. I agree. It said I can choose when the ads are played, but then it's like, when I choose, more pre-roll ads get played. And I'm like, I would rather, if I were a viewer, I would rather have like a 15 to 30-second ad every so often, but I would like to know when it's coming, and like have a countdown and everything, and there's no way of like showing that or giving information on how that works to the viewer. Then I'm like, okay, so the streamer knows there's going to be an ad here in like 10 minutes. So they can, like, oh, the ad's playing, we'll stop, we'll wait. It doesn't work that way. Understand? There's better ways of making your platform good, still building revenue. Okay, so this is something that's confusing me, other than just janky water. Seriously? That's wrong. You're not supposed to have such long ads. That's crazy. Yeah. Cool. I'm sorry about that. I'll figure out the ad stuff, because when I tab out of this game, sometimes it just crashes the entire game. I don't know why, but like sometimes when I tab out, it just crashes everything, and I don't think it crashed stream yesterday, but it will crash everything with the game. But this is not a source block. You can see. I say source block. That means anything. Right where you see the step right there, that's not a full water block right there. That's flowing water. Same with these two right here. But I can't figure out how to replenish the water so that it doesn't do this. And create more source block, or not, full blocks of water. Cannot figure it out. I know there's got to be some way of doing it, because how else are you going to get more water? It makes water like limited resource. Doesn't feel correct. Directions. Ow. I need to eat. I'll just take a picture. I don't actually know what that regeneration potion does. I'm not regenerating. Any more kelp? Really don't need more crystals. Okay. I do need to chop down a whole ton of trees. Warthogs! They're so peaceful. Unlike real hogs in life. They'll absolutely destroy and eat you alive. Fun fact. Maybe not fun. A fact. This game also really hates floating trees. It's like a major passion. Yeah, like anytime you get like floating logs, it'll be like, nope, destroy the entire tree. Should just go here if I take probably this. This one right. Yep. Destroys the whole tree. It's actually kind of annoying too, because there will be structures. That, that, that. There will be like a structure where it's like an intentional tree. You'll chop out one thing, or you'll pick up something, and it'll destroy the entire tree. because of some update order. I'm like, I didn't want to destroy the entire tree and fill my inventory with sticks and fiber and logs. But thanks, I guess. Planted trees also having like a root system is kind of a fun mechanic. The downside to it, though, is then lose dirt. No way to make more. Which I don't foresee being a major issue, because I don't think you can make huge structures super easily, where you're going to need renewable resource. I think if they add a way to do renewable resources, it'll be super fun. But I don't foresee that being a direction of this game. I'm gonna get one tree. What is with these bears? Bears. Like real life. So bothered by everyone existing. Attack everyone. Or, you know, people going up and trying to pet them. One or the other. Really. I think this is enough. At least for now. Then I accidentally used all of my Azure logs to make chests. No. Where is home from? This way. We're gonna swim across the ocean for it. I don't know. I think there's a lot of potential with this game. I think it's very good, and there's a lot of potential for making it even better. Right now, I don't foresee playing a lot of it outside of like this initial amount, just because it feels slow and stiff building, creating things, and I'm super not into furniture. I've never been someone who likes building interiors and houses and stuff like that. And the houses that I have made are not all that interesting. Usually circle houses. Maybe I did a sawmill once. But this feels very geared towards houses and very geared against terrain. Like you building your own terrain, your own trees, and your own everything. Because there's no leaves. The leaves all pre-generate on trees. Which, granted, all the trees here are gorgeous. But the game is very much centered around exploration, combat, and interior building. Not very focused on it. Shark. Where I drown, please. Are you upset with me? Be awesome. Fight a shark. Girl. No, don't run away. Interesting. Arrows float. And they have infinite momentum? That's still moving. I think there's a farm there. It's still moving. It's very slow now, but they're... Okay. Good to know. I gotta do some experimenting on that. I wonder if it maintains damage or if it's weaker because it's slower. Like, arrows do more damage momentum based, but then it wouldn't make sense why you'd upgrade bows. Man, they got fancy fish. I've never heard of a sailfin tang. I know what a tang is, but I live inland, so I've never seen a tang. Break. Good. But I need a way of farming leather, water, for food, because bread seems to be one of the best foods for just immediate boost up your health type deals. And guys out. Ooh, I got stuff to scrap. Leather, essence. I need to farm essence. Okay, can I make it? Oops, it on the ground because I don't have any. Quick stack that all. Missed anything? I want to plant that oak tree. Okay. I have a teleporter. I assume like a gateway portal thing. I'm going to need multiple. In which case, where's going to be a good spot? I think we're going to build it over here. Because I don't want it right next to my place, just in case horrible things happen. Right there. Well, now it's not centered. Okay. We're going to name this... Okay, so then I need to go put that down somewhere else. Tree. Where are my chickens? Did you kill my chickens? You did kill my chickens. I don't actually know that, I'm just accusing. You killed my chickens. They're gone. Okay, good to know. Need to build a more animal cruel way of keeping the chickens safe. I.e., building a horrible pit in the ground. The roof. Usually dig a hole is the best solution. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not doing that right now. But that will be the solution. For unfortunate souls. That there. Anything else? Gold ore? Need more gold. I don't need it. guess the sapling. Shields. You. Oh, that's interesting. It can pull from your backpack. Crafting. There. I have. Oh, this shouldn't be there. Did put books. There. Anything else? Yes. Copper. There. Help goes there. There. This. Lanterns not going. Yeah. Iron. This out and this. Don't have. I need to figure out the good fuel source too. So many things I need to figure out. Much figuring. A rutabaga. There is. I think there is a. So there's copper, iron, thorium. Which can I make this one? Nope. I'm actually out of thorium. Oh wait, no, I can because I made that thing because I needed the thorium for this, right? So I can actually make that hatch in there. Really need to make a thorium sword too. We're gonna scrap the old one. So there's thorium, and then there's cobalt, which I think cobalt is the same here as thorium. And then there's adamantite. No clue where adamantite is. And then I have a little bit of mithril left. Mithril we use in the tractors, and it really helps with harvesting. Yeah, so there's mithril and there's adamantite. So it's looking like adamantite is the same level as cobalt and thorium because it's there. But I don't know, there's something to it. And then mithril is definitely the best. I hope there's a tier above epic. I love it when there's like a legendary tier stuff. Or even mythic tier, which is usually above epic tier. At least in most games it is. You there. I am not using the bombs. Eating up in pots. Fish. Add the orbs. I kind of thought maybe you could eat those, like they'd give you energy or something. But no. Okay. Plant the rutabaga. Get the rutabaga. See, that's an instant craft. I don't understand why that's instant and the other doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Or why this stuff is so expensive. It takes 20 life essence for each one. And redwood. I don't even know where redwood. No idea. Unwatering it. So mean. It's just gonna take forever. Oh, it needs 3 more. We're planning these. More wheat seeds. We're gonna craft 10. And we're gonna have 1. Can't make 10. Cool. Oh, where is it? Did I keep it? I'm not in there. There's something super cool that I kept. I'm not seeing where it is. Oh, I didn't keep it. Unfortunate. There was this bounty mushroom, and it would launch you. Stepped on it. Okay, so I could go to the desert. However, this is kind of annoying with the map where it doesn't show you, it just shows you around you, not discovered areas. That's an annoyance for me, but understandable why it's that way. I want to go get cobalt. Where did I read that tool? Okay, cobalt. Outlander myth, this metal is said to be cold to the touch even when molten. While verifying this could be ill-advised, its origins amidst frigid peaks and frozen caverns. Territory of their territory lend story same. Okay, so I need to go. There. So desert was down here. This looks like a volcanic wasteland, which I'd love to go to, just not right now. And it's probably where adamantite is, if I were to guess. Then I bet mithril somewhere else. And then these kind of look like mountains here. So maybe we'll head that location. Does that show up amongst all my hundreds of deaths? Any way to clear? Nope. Okay. We'll do gardening later. Any recipe with raw fish? Or with fish in general? Legend. Any benefit to just eat? Have it. Um. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna plant an oak tree over here somewhere. Right here. Sure. That should grow while we're gone. But okay. Don't have. I have a sapphire, but I don't have any essence of ice. I have some essence of fire, but I don't have any. Not enough gold. I don't think I have enough essence of life. And I definitely don't have enough great potions. I can't make great potions. How do we make lesser potions? Oh, just... Okay. Blood capture. Is there a way to farm mushrooms? There's so many things where I'm like, there has to be a way to farm it, because then you just have to run out forever, so there's no point in building a base. You should only ever move forward and then build teleporters back to your original base every so often. I kind of want to make a warp potion pigeon because I feel like it could fly. I make iron. Buy all out stuff I need for. I can get that light leather. Iron. I don't know. Oh, there's already like. Yeah. Okay. Craft up that. Craft it, please. Not useful, but fun. I wonder if you can walk a bucket. Question. And I shall not be potential of. What did I need? A water bottle. Ah, just need bottle and life essence. Right? More potions. Nope. Only need 10. Okay. We're gonna see if this is useful. My bet is absolutely not, but potential. I'm gonna. Okay. Or stuff and things. So I think things grow faster planters, but you can plant a lot more tilled soil. So is it better for me to set up a ton? Because I have a ton. 8. I got 8. Plus these. Question is, will it look real bad to just build maybe? But the wheat will look good in it. And it'll grow faster and I don't have to worry about watering. We'll do it. And if it looks real bad, it looks real bad. I can make stone. Why did that break? Okay. What doesn't make sense? Yes, but I need life essence. So stupid. Add all this. This is gonna look goofy. I don't know if it does grow faster in pots, but you don't need to water it. I think maybe it's that they never break or something. I don't know. There's got to be a benefit to planting in pots versus tilled soil. Maybe it's just you don't have to worry about the dirt. Maybe? I don't know. I imagine there's a good reason. Still. I think it grows faster. They get the glowy particles, but that might just be the eternal. I'm so sad. My chickens are dead. I'm not actually that sad. I'm just feigning sadness so that it can be dramatic. Maybe it'll actually sound sad if I go, wah, I'm so sad. But I'm not actually that sad. Okay. Yeah, I really need like a notebook in this game. For all the things where I'm like, okay, I need to think about where's the best fuel source? What's the best? Is there a way to farm things? Is there? I keep forgetting. Too many things. What do you think will work? Did that say when? Oh, 26. It's so dark. The stars are out. I go to bed in real life more often. More often. Sooner than this. 9 p.m. I go to bed at like 8:30 or 8 a lot. I go to bed at 8. Yeah, the fake crying always works. I used to coach kids, and I'm talking like 2 years old to like, no, I don't think I had coached any. 3 years old to like 18. The fake crying, they try it all the time. Um, they know something I don't with the fake crying. Maybe I do it wrong. They kind of sucked at it. Not gonna lie, but I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of magical way fake crying that is real tearjerker that really motivates people to be nice to you or something, or make you get your way. Okay, see, these are already partially grown. Maybe it does grow faster when you water it in this soil. So that would be the benefit over pots. But I kind of don't want to worry about it, and I could just make pots. Only 28. Hurry up and grow. I got all day. Got things to do. Places to be. Fake crying to accomplish. I don't have time to sit here and wait for you to grow. Why did I need that? Oh, I would really like it too if like the rain made thing like saturated your doesn't. But that's it might be like just a visual thing. If you for opening the door, but repair kits, I need like no light leather. Grow little plants. I want to upgrade this before I leave. My armor's just gonna break. I have to deal with it. I'm thinking you might be able to with the rain. That's my only idea of how you could make infinite water. But the water doesn't interact to create water. Like if you pull water out of a lake, there's just going to be a missing water block there. It doesn't refill. The water only flows. I actually don't know. Swords. Do I have any? Let's go here. Show. Because that was the first thing I did, is I tried to grab water from, I don't know if it's, but if you watch, this is going to look a little goofy, but I go to grab this, and it won't refill. If I grab from the middle somewhere, oh, see? Just grabs a random water block. And then if you pull it out of the middle, you can't do anything with it. It just sits there. So I don't know if there's like an intended mechanic that it just doesn't exist yet, but it's a little frustrating seeing water not be infinite when it's used in crafting recipes for food. Like to make dough, you need water and eggs. So you need to be able to farm chickens. That's fine, because chickens, once you find them, but I don't know how to breed chickens. There's a way to breed them, and I have no idea how it is. Like, there's got to be a way to breed chickens. Okay, that's fast. So let's see. I kind of like how it's like stair-stepping. It's kind of. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it flows 7 from main. But if there's no infinite way of doing water, like, what am I supposed to do with that? What is the point of getting water if it's not infinite? Or like, what's the point of having crafting recipes with water, making bread ever? I have to have a bucket of water every time. There's no renewable way of getting water. So you can only make bread quickly and a lot of bread when you're by a lake or an ocean. I don't know. It doesn't feel fully thought out. Okay. I don't have all day for you. I'm gonna leave. We're gonna see what this. Okay. It still has the army, or the armor, and the little pigeon head. Is there a way to fly? It's not double jump. Not that. Not punch. Hold on. Is there a control setting for flying? For activating flying? You can side roll? Slide and roll. I am a bird. But how do I fly as a bird? Builder tools. What? I want to fly. How do I fly? It's not double. It's not shift. It's not alt. It's not sprint. What? Um, it's oh now I'm not a bird anymore. Well, what's the point? Like I thought the wolf was fun because it's like you get to be a cute little wolf pup. But what's the point of the pigeon if you can't fly? I think there's a fish one too. There's not a fish one. There should be a fish one. So you can run around, or you can actually swim underwater. Oh, hi. You guys just spawned in. Oh, you see that? So they jump around you, go to your side, strafe you. Terrible. I am a tiny little baby ostrich. Uh, no, I don't want to fight you. I'm not even faster though as an ostrich. I don't even get the benefits of being an ostrich. I really should keep box. This game doesn't feel like a creative sandboxy game in the aspect of like I don't feel like I have a want or a need to have tons of blocks over time. Okay, why didn't it let me block? Okay, we're just gonna run. Don't care. Ooh. Nice fog. Yeah, I don't. As fun as the morph potions are, I don't get it. And maybe it's a I just don't get it type of thing. But at the same time, I feel like I should get it. Like, I don't know. There's no tooltip or anything to explain. Not down here. Not going to. Have to go up in the mountains. Cloth? Or all the way up. So I think. Hey, this doesn't look like a frigid peak. Not to me. I think I just gotta keep going. Peak. That looks like an icy area over there. Let's go west a bit. Let's get to my point so that it actually like off. works. Grab these. What useful? Okay, it just doesn't turn on. Is that gold? That is gold. Gold. Or something. One of the staffs, I think, right? But if I want cobalt, I need to go to a frigid area. Maybe. Doesn't seem like there was many frigid areas. The cold biome. Which I think is actually, I don't know if you know much about cobalt. It's a rare earth metal. This is my engineering side coming up. Cobalt is a rare earth metal. And interestingly, it does not, areas where it has much colder environment, and this is not just like true all the time, because it's based geologically, not geothermally. It doesn't have to do with climate, it has to do with actual location. But for the most part, we have not found a whole lot of cobalt outside of South America. Like, to the degree of, like, worth digging it up and getting it. It's happened mostly in South America, and then I think Africa has a couple of locations. North America doesn't have a lot of desirable locations to farm, or not farm, to... Now I feel bad. Didn't even drop it. Doesn't have a lot of desirable locations for cobalt. But, yeah, no. Oh, I should have got the thing, because there's more chickens here. Is this a mine entrance? Ooh, giant spruce trees. Doesn't look like a mine entrance. Kind of just looks like. Ah, that's not the button. Ah! Maybe? I would love it if that were the case. I also would love not dying here. Okay, we gotta run. That's a lot more people than I was expecting. Do I have any eggs on me? No. Otherwise, I would check. Okay, so these... Leave me alone. Why are you so insistent on me not being alive? Never break. Nope. Run. Why are you still chasing? Still chasing. Oh, he stopped. Okay, headshots actually matter, because I shot him in the head twice and it actually took him out. Okay. What is... I will try to remember to throw an egg, or try to throw it. Frost March Tundra. Okay, so if it's a tundra, tundras are North American cold area places. you gonna let me fix my sword? Want to, but we will. What kind of wood is this? Redwood. This is where I get redwood. Yeah, I need redwood. So this is not a tundra. Maybe a tundra? That's not how... Maybe? We'll see. Is there any... Is that salt? There's like a white bit over here. I'm looking for... No, it's snow. Okay. So there's snow. More archers. Not very threatening. Is that a polar bear? Squirrel. Polar bear. Okay, but this is where I get redwood. So I needed redwood for something. Oh, for upgrading the whatchamacallit. Of stuff. So is there cobalt down here? Ice cave. Is this ice? It is ice. And it's slippery. Ice. I feel like this would be fun stuff to mess with. Oh, there's potential. I think if this interacts with water, major potential for. What is that ice? This white ice? Just ice. Alright. Come here, little goblin. Ow. Hey. Cobalt. Where art thou, Cobalt? Ice bat? Still nothing. Goblins. The structure. Tomb. Fancy. Dark temple. Okay. Toss the red. Okay. Ooh, there's cobalt. Okay, so it's like a very dark blue. No skelly. Ah! This one did. You're naked, dude. But you still had linen scraps. Okay. I don't know how that works. I feel like this ice is going to be useful for... I wonder, can you do, like, head hair? there a way to test that without building? Oh, you slip so much on. Oh, can you like walk? It doesn't do that. Okay. There might be like ice road type stuff, type of technology. I remember I still needed a little bit of copper. Not bad to collect. How many memories am I? 6. Actually, what I need to do right now. Okay. I was hearing something about there's a way to vault up something to get, and it like teleports. It needs to be 3 above you. And not that. Space up there? Maybe? Yeah. That'll let me... Yeah. So I know there... So someone was showing me it. There's some way you can, like, teleport to the surface by, like, jumping... Ooh, like that! Because, like, the animation teleports you, I think is the reasoning behind why that works. And so it just, like, teleports you to if there's solid blocks. We're gonna build a little baby outpost here. We're not. We're gonna just put a teleporter spots. We're gonna name cold base. Save. Home. And that just goes. Ah! What is this? What? What? What is the what? Why does it work like that? Oh, did the stream die? Stream died for a second. I'll wait. Are we good? No. Refreshing. Something broke. I swear it wasn't me, even though I was the one that teleported. I don't think it does. It might. We back? Is it broken still? Kind of broken, not broken. Broken, broken, broken. Gone, gone, broken, broken. I'm waiting. I'm trying not to do anything until a confirmation that things are no longer. You in there. Nope. Still broken. But maybe not broken. There. Hides going. Throw you in there. This is trash. but still broken. Whoa! That's broken. Why does that say there's 10 people? That's weird. Are we... Is it working or not working? I really can't tell. Ice. Oh, there's too much stuff. It's not working. Is the stream working or is it not working? I don't think it's that powerful. I'm not dropping a ton of frames. I think it just crashed. You might need to refresh because things are looking smooth on my end. But the stream like fully crashed there for a second. And it does that every once in a while. I don't know what causes it. I think it might be related to my internet and just like the time of day. Or things just like break suddenly. Which that's on my provider. Not much I can do about that if it just crashes out every so often. Ah, wonderful. Yeah, I think if it crashes, then like everyone just needs to like. That was weird though. I saw like 10 people watching, and I'm like, that's weird. Why are there 10 people? Why you click here? So worrying. Like I gotta be entertaining now? I can't just like do stuff? Where did I get these? What did I kill that had that? I need more chests. Oh, it's time. Can I just... I was wondering if I could just like shove things. Ah, doesn't look... We're gonna grab all the fancy decorative things. I'm gonna shove it in here. Not you. Decorative. I'm just gonna throw this stuff back in here. That's all decorative. That's decorative. This all in here. I can't quite tell. I think the physics, you can move like a little bit in midair. Is it not like that? As far as I can tell, the physics mimic more real life things. Because potatoes and peppers. Okay. Falling and stuff you can move a little bit, but not a lot. Your upward momentum seems to be slower than your horizontal momentum. So you can jump, like you can sprint and jump really far. Whereas that's really far. I don't know. There's some parkour stuff that I would love to explore. But definitely more real life like than Minecraft. Okay, that's good there. What kind of logs am I going to need next? Dark. I don't even know what... I don't know. No clue where I would find it. Or enough life essence. That's great. Sand. Do I have sand? I think I have. Okay. Let's see. I'm guessing no. Just based off of like what I've seen so far, I'm guessing this is not gonna fall. Won't let you place it. So is it like won't let me place it on the side? But if I break this, what happens? Just both break. Okay, so it doesn't. You don't have block entities. That's good to know. So if I pillar up with sand, or do I have another? If I pillar up with sand, pillar no. So I pillar up with sand, build something up there. Okay, I'm good. Floating island is done. Breaks the whole sand pillar. Kind of makes sense. That seems to be the same system they used for tree breaking. Speaking of, my little oak tree did grow. And I think if I leave that, it'll keep growing. Maybe. See. Okay. Slept. Inventory looks okay. Now this gives... I think this is the only way to farm life essence, is by building a big eternal seed farm. Okay, so I really gotta just compare it side by side. And like AFK it. Really confirm. So tomatoes. I assume I collect multiple of each. I make it. But let's craft 10. I can craft 30 of them. Okay. I have wheat seeds, don't I? Let me grab those infinite seeds. This guy. What would work better for other blocks? Sorry, my brain is like all over the place. Okay, it might be better outside the soil. See. 5. I do. I'm not gonna plant any. I actually like it. You growing elsewhere. Not continue. You go up. I think so. I've only seen it with the sand and then the trees. There's probably other things that are affected by that. Like you can only place them a certain amount, and breaking them will. You know what? Let's try it, because I got all these chests. In chests, you can't place uh, one on top. You can't place it floating in the air. So I bet you stack up chests. Should be good enough. You break the bottom one, they all break. Yeah. Okay, so it's anything that can't be placed floating in the midair. But trees are an exception because you can place the logs in midair. I think is kind of what it feels like. Okay. There. There. I don't know how incredibly useful that will be. Just considering. Yeah, I don't know if that will be super useful. Other than to like pillar up, look at things, drop down. If you could water bucket clutch, then it would be useful. Which I should test. Although I'm famously bad at those. Or not famously, I am bad at them. Not good. We'll say that. Okay. Actually. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't have a lot of sand. I don't think I can make a shovel. I would prefer to just use sand with this. Sand. Because it doesn't work with trees. I just don't want to have like a giant pillar. I can't do it. Still read that, I think. Yeah, it's not a tree, it doesn't work. So I do need. Let's go get some sand. I would like a shovel. Don't remember what the shovel costs. I think it's light hide or medium. Hoping it's medium. Oh, it's light hide. Or a light leather. Rats I found were like the best way of collecting bunnies. Bunnies drop hide, I think. Yes. And cows. Oh, there's two baby cows. Why are you running? Oh, that's how you. Wait, hold on. That's how you slide. You have to be sprinting. Okay, is it just always? Yes. I did not know that mechanic. Go for it, go for it. I'm gonna be keep going for see how long it be. Probably another half hour and then I'm tapping out. But yeah, enjoy sleeping. I'm gonna figure out. Oh, not punch you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna figure this out. You enjoy. I will see you next time I'm streaming. Whenever that happens. It's gonna get real. It's basically just weekends coming up here. Yeah. Thanks for joining. There was something with luring here. Capture crates don't work. Maybe it's. I will try my best to enjoy. We'll see how well this goes. Okay, Cal. Are you excited? Oh. See you, bud. Stop punching him. Don't go in there. Please don't teleport. Will you teleport? It does teleport them. Good to know. But also not good. Why? Yeah, I need to chase you back. Or I might just have to kill this cow. Might honestly be what happens. Goodbye. Bunny. Sorry. Like, oh my gosh, it actually hunts the bunnies. Okay, so that definitely is what killed my chickens. Oh, and the stream crashed again. I might end early because the stream keeps crashing, but if we get some more viewers, I'll stay on for a while longer. Don't know. If anyone will show up. Okay. Cow? I don't know how this feed bag works. And you're right on the edge of a cliff. Back. You keep going. Okay, we gotta get you inside the teleport. I don't know if you have the intelligence for this, but I'm gonna try. Because you got yourself into this mess. No, into the teleporter. Into the teleporter. No, wrong way. Other way, other way, other way. I don't know if I should say yeehaw or something. That would help. Come on. Right there, right there. Turn around. Yes. Okay. Kinda glitchy. We're here, though. Ow, I swear, if you run back into that portal. Ow! Thank you. Oh, why does it do that every time? Okay. How does this work? Does the cow just like it? Like it just needs to sit there, or... Why does it run away every time? How does this work? Don't get it. Do I just have to chase all the cows to the pen? Well, let's go build the pen. And then I guess chase the cows into. Although that would be a decent way of doing it, I just thought, is hold on. Uh, doing a teleporter. Can I make more teleporters? Do I have the stuff for it? Azure, kelp, and stone. Azure, kelp, stone. I can make another teleporter. Make a couple, actually. Just gonna make several. I could probably make more if I had more stuff. But here's what we're gonna do. We're going to set up cow pen, which there's a feeding trough. This, like, I put this here. This is going to be the cows area. But this... Don't know if these fences are going to be enough. They, like, retain. How? Try. Not that way. Seems fine. I can step over this. I don't know if cows can. I don't really need this one here. Do the cows need water? Hyper realistic with this, or cows gonna be good without water? I'm gonna throw one teleporter in here. I'm gonna make that cow pen. All of them. Okay. That doesn't work. Fill it. Okay. Okay. Then things can just wander in here. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. So this, we're gonna make this cow pen. Work for this. We're gonna save that. That should not go in here. Okay. Then I build a teleporter, fences, this, can I, as an expert, I'm gonna call this temp, temp, cow pen. Okay. Now I gotta go around the cows. Take out the wolves. Need to look for my stuff. Full-size cow there. Baby cows somewhere. Run directly away from me. Yes. Towards the pen. Towards the pen. Baby went the wrong way. Cow did not. Okay. Gotta herd you this way. That way, bud. Gonna get your sibling too. Into there. Towards the fence. Perfect. He can't do anything about the fence. Perfect. Shouldn't teleport back through because I didn't make that knock. Oh, okay. Almost had it. There you go. Perfect. Okay, and then take this. Thought it was gonna stay. That's good. Perfect. Okay, so I should just have cows in there now. How would one breed the? See, they're friendly here. Okay, they can't get out. There's nothing used to craft farming accessories and animals. Is that something I have to unlock? Like, is that a path of farming that I have not doing yet? That just crafts blocks. Harvest trophy. So that's not it. You can craft redwood. Can't do the cedar. An apple tree. Interesting. Grows 8 apples every 2 hours. Okay, oh, it takes 5 days for it. Okay, I actually want that. But I don't have anything. So fun. That's just gonna go super slow because I don't water it. Okay. They stopped. Nope, ran straight through. I got excited there. I thought he was like actually running, but he wasn't. Okay, so these got to be moved. Oh, did that break? Maintenance. And upgrade. Did upgrade this. Something. Uh, so does that mean they drop their stuff? Upgrade? they do. Interesting. So if I ever wanted the stuff back, I just break it and then pick it back up again. That's cool. Um, it's like a storage method. Weird way of doing storage. Hmm. I needed this for a shovel, right? Breaks multiple blocks. Test that over. We'll test it. Okay. I guess that's good for like building pathways. Does it do like a 3x3? No, it just breaks multiple. Okay. Might be good for pathways in the future. It does mine it faster, so drops. I need so much light leather to upgrade this. And I need to because I actually want that thorium sword. Or a cobalt. Either one works. Uh, Maybe I go with like a battle axe. Let's craft this. Just to see. Is it a one-handed? That's pretty cool. Kind of useless, but kind of cool. Wrap that. Uh, okay. I'm having trouble opening. Can't tell if it's me or like still. Hey, 3 more thorium, 1 more cobalt, and then I can upgrade. This. There. We get different. This does seem to grow a lot faster. I'm gonna water it. I know I said I wouldn't, but so slow. I really want sheep now. Or wait, where's my bucket? I can milk. Ow. That, I tried to milk him. What is happening? Okay. I have no idea. Yeah, so these are not waterable. these are. If there's like a sprinkler system, that I don't know if there is a sprinkler. If anyone's watching knows if like eventually you can use sprinklers. That would be awesome. That hard focus wherever gets me. Keep watering things. Even if it's like, although water's not replenishable. So how would you system? How would you make sprinkler system? Can't replace. They're real upset. Okay. How how work? Used to craft farming accessories and what does that mean? I don't know. Love to know. It's like sadness on what it's feeling like. There's gotta be something. Maybe it's an upgrade within this because I didn't have these until I upgraded to a certain tier. E? I need dark wood. I don't know where I get dark wood. Maybe on one of those dark islands? Maybe that's where I get dark wood? Please just say life, essence of life. I do. Oh, wait. I can craft things into essence of life? What? Wait. Huh? That I did not know. So wait. The lettuce gets crafted. Really? Like these craft essence of life, but the oh, that's awesome. So then there's like real point in okay. Well, let's get a whole bunch of pumpkins. Where's the hoe? Can we sleep? I can't. I didn't realize that's what that was. Okay. Now that we have a direction, that makes sense then. Why I would want certain things over others. Hey. I just want the wheat because it looks Let's see. I'm gonna plant. I'm not gonna use it. It's silly. Can I just make a different one? Tree trunk. Yes, please craft me that. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. After. Oh, why'd you break? Okay. You there. This is all pumpkin. All cool. Okay. Water it. Okay. This. These are not right. So then there's real incentive to like plant things that grow useless. And that made more. Sweet. So it's looking like rice is going to be, unless onions and stuff are better. Kind of looking like onions give 4. The best ones look like pumpkins, tomatoes, peppers, cotton, rice. So if one of those plants gives like multiple, amazing. Planters, I'm not understanding the point of them. So you need to, so that's how you get renewable, is you plant infinite ones and sell the protein. Which means I need to do pumpkins. Let's make 5. Oh, and you need 30 pumpkins per? Okay. I just planted 30 pumpkins. I think. No, 20 pumpkins. Well, let's do more. Let's plant 30 pumpkins so we can get infinite pumpkins. I think you can sometimes get infinite pumpkin from. These take forever. I think what I want is to actually lower this whole. Terrible idea. tree got bigger. Yeah, I think I just want to flatten this. Okay. So I'm just waiting for things to grow. That looks like it's definitely faster. Like these are definitely faster. Oh wait, no, I just harvested these. What is faster? I don't get it. I don't understand. What's better? And then how do I do the farm animal things? Because there's no... This is for more crafting, but there's no animal thing in here. There's tanning, the farmers, chef, salvage, furniture, builder, alchemist, arcanist, arcanist, furnace, armorer, blacksmith. Do I just have to upgrade this? Which means I need a bunch of heavy leather. 20 of those. But that's just unlocking this stuff. Don't understand. Tinkering. Do I have any wheat left today? Wait, did I not plant these 5 pumpkins? Ooh, I planted 5 pumpkins. Oh. Cows are still upset and stuck in this corner. How do I make cow like me? Let's put it next. Okay. And okay, it splashes blue and then there's nothing but poop. I need poop for something. Oh, I guess I do. Gives me a fertilizer bag. And I also need vegetables. Fish traps. Interesting. Wood, iron, plant fiber. But I don't get the point of trapping fish. Like, that's another thing I don't get. Set above water to catch fish over time. And it's just any water? Hmm. There are things with this that I do not understand. Stinky poop. There. Thing. So I think it grows random. Something glitchy is happening somewhere. Okay. And it just runs away. Baby cow. Just eat. How does it work? Is this like a feature that's not been implemented yet? I don't understand. So, pumpkins. Um, let's see this ratio. So, pumpkin seeds cost 6 life essence, and they trade for 8. So you always have a net gain. So it's good to craft them all, and then I'm gonna craft another 20. And so now I have more life essence than I did. I think that's got to be how you farm life essence. I've not seen anything. These guys are freaking out. Was there sheep somewhere? Doesn't show on the map. I'm gonna rip out not this entire pen. I'm gonna rip it down to the lower level. Did this just go to new? Tomatoes take a long time. I think pumpkins are the way to go. As far as like, it's gonna all the way to the house. I think this dirt's a little. Let's remove it a lot faster. It's really annoying. That's like inconsistent. Okay. It's not what I... Pick block. I'm just gonna dig this all out. You know it's gonna be nice? And they add on for main mine. So why did that dig so deep? I really don't understand how some of the things work in this game. Like, somewhat frustrating. And you know what else is actually kind of frustrating? Is I don't know if there's a way... We're just gonna rip out all... Like them. I think they're slower. That looks like it's... Just looked like it. Hey, now that I understand I can get life essence from vegetables and stuff, or just vegetables, I think there's other things. That's great. What was I saying? Oh, I'm annoyed with the fact that you can't... There's like no way of getting grass. Like you have to craft the grass block, and then you have to dig out where you want the grass to place the grass. I'm not a fan of that. To be quite honest, I'm not... I don't think that's a good thing. But that might just be... We're just gonna build a little coop. Once these are grown, these are taking ever grow. Do not hit things. Absolutely destroy. So can I sell sunflowers? Remember, sunflowers are like cheap ones. Cheap seed. Cannot sell sunflowers. Okay. Good to know. But life essence works. I'm gonna just throw those in there. So... I don't know. Because fertilizer, I feel like, won't work on my cow still in here. Cow. Cow. That makes 70. Okay. So it is a worthwhile ratio. I'm trying to think, like, oh, I was gonna try throwing an egg. Throw chickens. Oh, they'll just crunch on it. I don't know. Is there like a nest? I don't get it. Cow doesn't like it. All I can do is punch it. Okay, let's throw down you. Emit cow. Nothing should come out or go at. Okay, tomatoes are still not growing. I want a new pumpkin. I'm gonna go green. How long is this? 1, 2, 7. My 321. 4x7. 8, 6. 5x8. I'm gonna plant pumps up here. You all need 40 pumpkins. 1, 2, 3. Should be fine. $40 might not be. Maybe I just do as much as I can. In which case, two, 4. Yeah, let's just craft all pumpkins. 54. Because this will give a huge return. Uh, and 1. 6. 1, 2. There. And I need to water all of this. There. These. I don't think this is what I want for. All. Wait, so I have 115 plus all of the ones out there. I don't think I want this to be permanent. Oh, this takes forever. Do you think it's worth it, though? Um, I have like 10 more minutes. Then I gotta go. Say bye-bye. Goodbye. Sun's going. Um, just goes. Okay. The pumpkin patch is made. I think once these grow, I'm gonna move the pumpkin patch back here. But for now, this is fine. That's shadow there. Okay. Question. Oh, these need water. I put torches. Cows that are super upset with me. There. Okay. Got the kernel seeds. Okay, that's all the tomatoes. But I think I'm gonna end things here for the stream. I might do some stuff later. We'll see. Anyways, I hope if you watched and enjoyed, congrats, thank you. And bye. Beep.